Hello, I'm Rabbi Michael Ramberg. I use he, him pronouns. I'm in my office at Swarthmore College, where I serve as the Jewish Student Advisor and as the interim co-director of the Interfaith Center. And in my roles here, I've been fortunate to teach some of the Dismantling Racism from the Inside Out curriculum, which has been wonderful for me. And I think the students I've gotten to share it with have gained a lot from it as well. So in gratitude for what I've been able to learn and teach, thanks to this curriculum and thanks to Rabbi David Jaffe and Yehuda Webster, I'll share one part of it with you all that I've found especially helpful. That part is the idea of rebalancing our hierarchy of care. So let me introduce that a little bit and invite you to practice that with me. So to start, we need to be aware of our own distribution of care. I won't use the word hierarchy yet, but we'll come back to that. So we're talking about care not in the abstract kind of feeling sense only, but in terms of concrete acts of care where we actually bestow our time, our financial resources, our emotional resources. Who do we give that care to with our concrete actions? So just think about, for the last day, 2 days, week, where have you given care? Where have you really given your heart, your time, your financial resources? Try to think about that. Maybe let the images of the people who've been fortunate to receive your care come into your mind. If it helps, you can write their names down, something like that. If you have to pause the video to do that, that's okay. So having put together a list, doesn't have to be comprehensive, don't worry. Now just look at who is on that list. And this is a dismantling racism curriculum, so don't be afraid to identify them by their racialized identity. What race does the world treat them as belonging to? Now, when I did this activity just now in my head, and the first time I did it as well with this curriculum, I found, not to my great surprise, that the people that I give concrete acts of care to are white for the most part. That is very possibly also true for you, and you don't have to be white for that to be true for you. We're in a society that prioritizes the care, comfort, survival of white people. And so for many people, most of their care is directed towards white people. Now, what this curriculum gives us the opportunity to do is to shift that balance of care. We're not asked to stop caring for white people in our lives, especially not our immediate family members. By no means, Jewish tradition teaches that it's essential that we care for them. We have a strong obligation to do that. And so as somebody working with this curriculum, of course, I still care for my partner and my children who are white, for my siblings and and extended family. What I really appreciate about this curriculum, though, encouraging me to be aware of my balance of care and be aware that it fits our racial hierarchy, which privileges whiteness. With that awareness and with the tools this curriculum gives me, I can redirect some of that care in really strategic ways towards people of color. I can be aware of shifting in whom do I acknowledge truth, emet? Where do I direct compassion, rachamim? Who do I respect and honor, kavod? These are crucial areas, truth, compassion, honor, and others you'll see in the curriculum for dismantling racism from the inside out. And I do that in part by taking some of this care, which I devote now to people who are white, and shifting some of it to people who are Black, or people of color and victims of racist oppression, anti-Blackness in our society. We don't have to do it all at once. Contemporary science and Musar agree that shifting behavior can shift our attitudes. And Musar has long taught us that small actions of transformation made consistently over time accumulate to the big, sustainable shifts that our world needs. So I hope an awareness of your own hierarchy of care and the tools this curriculum gives you to shift it a little will be a way for you to make a sustainable and significant contribution to anti-racism. Thank you.